All right, here we go. Friday Sportsbet Betting Insight today, June 15th. Pauly and Teddy, SBR Picks. I'm at Real Sportsbet. He's at Teddy_Covers on Twitter. Good matchup tonight. Red Sox and Mariners. Porcello against Paxton. We'll also preview the Detroit Lions. We'll recap what happened yesterday in New Jersey. Play of the day. We'll turn on the shot clock. I'll rip Matthew Stafford. All that coming up on a busy show. 2 weeks till we go on vacation. As we're getting that much closer to football. Don't forget the Hall of Fame game a little bit earlier this year, August 2nd on a Thursday. So we're getting close to football, and we'll go over the Detroit Lions coming up. That was the U.S. Open we all know and love. Not last year at Erin Hills, but all hell broke loose at Shinnecock. Spieth 8 over, Rahm 8 over, Rory 10 over, Day 9 over, Tiger 8 over. Tiger, Day, Rahm, Rory, Spieth, looks like they all could miss the cut. Going to be bad for the execs at Fox Television and Justin Johnson as we tape with the 2-shot lead as the wind was wreaking havoc yesterday, Teddy.
Yeah, and it's something that I talked about on another show that I did. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to talk about it here on Sportsbet, but the wind conditions for Thursday were expected to be nasty, not expected to be nearly as bad over the course of the rest of the weekend. So some of those very high day one scores could come down in day two. But that being said, this is the type of course, Paul, everyone was saying going in, -3 is going to win it, -4 is going to win it. It's not going to be the type of course that golfers are going to be getting, -7 on the opening day and on down the line. So fun first round, no question.
Incredible. Tiger continues to take money. He hasn't won a major in 10 years, and it never stops, and he starts with a triple bogey on number 1. The putting is horrendous out of Tiger. Could be worse. He could have been that Gregory kid, 23-year-old who shot a 92. First time that's happened in 16 years, and only the third time at the Open since 1990. Hey, a little crow, Teddy. Lines out the door at Monmouth Park yesterday. Huge. They had 30 betting windows open, and they're 30 days away from having mobile betting.
Sure, I was wrong. But then again, the first day it's going to be packed. I understand that. But it's the middle of summer. Let's see how the excitement level goes next week when it's not the first day of betting, it's the 8th day of betting. Obviously, World Cup's going to bring people in, and people want to bet futures who haven't been able to bet futures. How exciting is it? Hey, I can get a Giants ticket, I can get an Eagles ticket, et cetera, et cetera. But, again, first day, there's going to be crowds. The numbers they're talking about for New Jersey, they're saying that New Jersey's handle is going to beat Nevada's handle within 5 years. I'll take the under on that particular wager, although certainly good crowds on opening day. Why? People love to bet sports. It's exciting. You remember your first time in a sportsbook, Pauly? I do. It was thrilling. Yep. I mean, the heart's pounding. You're watching all the TVs. You're checking out the board. It's the coolest thing you've ever sseen. So, yeah, I'm not surprised there was a crowd yesterday. There'll probably be a crowd today, but give it a week or two. We'll see what those sportsbooks look like in the middle of July.
I think it's going to be packed. Remember, Delaware didn't have this kind of opening, not even close. 30 betting windows. They're getting ready for mobile wagering as well, and long hours. They're open till 1 in the morning on some nights too. They expect a $10 billion handle. Some of the estimates they threw out there as well. If things are going to go right, and it continues to go right for New Jersey as they finally get it done after the month delay. Second to Delaware. We'll see if New York can get their act together coming up. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. Also, if you make a $1,000 bet, you need a player's card as well at New Jersey with what happened at Monmouth. Vicious beat a Moose in Miami. The total was 8.5, bet down to 8. In the Giants game, it was 3-2 in the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins tie it, but the Giants get 3 in the top of the 16th. It goes over 6-3 final.
Yeah, and the ones where you get 3 in the top of the 16th, it's like, F you, buddy. Really? Really? An error sends this game out. An error to blow the save, and then 3 in the 16th. And you're like, I got under 8.5 in this game? Please. The worst beats in baseball are going to come with bullpens and errors and that kind of thing. And boy, this game had both of them. That, a true Moose in Miami. Check out the Moose. He's an ugly guy.
All right, bad for the books. Giants took money too. Pudge's kid got the start. $1.05 up to $1.35. They finally beat the Marlins. Braves took money, $1.35 up to $1.70. They beat the Red Hot Padres. Fulmer's been great. He's found something here his last 4 starts. Hit 95 to 99 with the heater on a regular basis. Plus 110 went off the favorite, beat the Twins. Twins now bottom 5 in ROI. Cleveland under 9 down to 8.5. Clevenger pitched well, 11 strikeouts in 7 innings. A $5,000 bet on the White Sox yesterday in New Jersey as well. That's a coaster, 5-2. And the Astros take money now, 8-1 against the A's, $1.70 up to $2. Verlander and the Astros rock the A's on the road, 7-3.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch to talk about there, but Detroit's the one team that's definitely worth mentioning. This is a Tigers team that came into the season expected to be bottom feeders. And yet there they are, competitive through April, through May, making a profit for this. Oh, and then Miggy gets hurt. Oh, Miggy on a swing. He swings, his elbow pops out. You hear the locker room. They're demoralized after the game. They lose a bad game to Minnesota where basically they outplayed the Twins, but a grand slam home run did them in. One bad pitch with 2 outs. And then from that, back-to-back games where Detroit beats the Twins, coming off of those losses and staying competitive. I give Gardenhire and the Twins a ton of credit for pulling out the last 2 games, and obviously Fulmer, a big part of that yesterday. And the books, short MLB card on Thursday, the books lost most of them. It really felt like the bettors had the right sides, and the books took a beating, modest beating, as a result.
Yeah, Guardy's doing a nice job with the Tigers. They're hanging in. I'll give them credit. But it's just a matter of time before the Indians run away with that sucker. Now the Twins get Kluber, who's a big favorite at home coming up. The Mauer expected to be back in that one. Big game breakdown. Oh, excuse me. Well, we got the World Series of Poker going on right now here in Vegas. Not a lot of big winners in terms of the well-known players winning bracelets. What do you have on the WSOP?
This is what I got, man. You see what I'm wearing right now? As soon as I get off the air, we're getting in the shower. We're going to go put on sweatpants. We're going to play in the senior event at the WSOP today. That's right, Pauly. I'm on the wrong side of 50 now. I like to play at least one event a year.
Wow.
I don't play a ton of World Series, but when I win my way into the main event, and I'll play a handful of satellites. I've won my way in, I think, 4 or 5 times. I've never won the main event. I've never made the money in the main event. But when I win my way in, I'll play that. Otherwise, I like to pick, one other tournament that I get involved with. And now that I'm old enough, on the wrong side of 50, it's senior event time, Paul. It should be a lot of fun, 3-day event. I don't even know how many people there are. Yeah, it feels like there's 6,000 for this. It's going to be massive, but we'll see if we can make some noise. You can follow me online if you're tracking World Series of Poker stuff. Tournament starts 10 a.m. Pacific time, but, I'm probably going to be late. I'm going to take my time getting there. No rush. Because, of course, it goes all day today. And if you win to survive today, it goes all day tomorrow. And if you survive tomorrow, it goes all day on Sunday. But that'd be a nice little Father's Day present should we get there. World Series of Poker. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.